companies reporting earnings this week, it's interesting to, take a deeper dive at some of the names that are a little more intriguing. I'm not talking about the hottest names. I'm not talking about those with the best earnings surprise track records. I'm just talking about those that maybe were pandemic winners and maybe they won't be in the recovery. Or the flip side, they were pandemic losers, but they might be winners in the recovery. Or what about those Reddit stocks? What's happening with some of those? A couple of them are reporting this week. We're going to take a closer look at these intriguing charts here because these are some you're going to want to watch this week. So the first stock out of the gate is Tapestry, ticker TPR. Now, you may remember this as the old Coach. So this is Coach and Kate Spade, among a couple other brands. And as you can see, it's been a big winner in the pandemic. Once China reopened and its Asia business rebounded, it has taken off. But how much longer can the shares maintain this momentum, or are they gonna take out those 2018 highs? We'll see. They put together 3 big beats in a row. Well, 2 big beats plus just a regular beat last quarter. But this area, the handbags, the luxury retail side, could be extremely hot here in 2021 as the global economy reopens. And there's a lot of money sloshing around out there, right? So these kinds of retailers could do even better on the reopen, but this is one to watch to get an idea of what's happening on the luxury side. Then let's take a look on tech at Roku. So Roku has been one of the hottest stocks during the pandemic, hit those new highs there in 2021. It has a great earnings surprise track record, just that one miss on its first earnings report there in 2017. But the shares have pulled back quite a bit off those new highs at the earlier part of this year. They're now down 19% over the last 3 months, almost a bear market in these shares. Is this a buying opportunity in Roku? We're all going to be watching this earnings report to see. Then let's switch it up with one of the big pandemic winners in Wayfair. So this is on the retail side too. But as you can see, everybody got all excited. The numbers were great. They went to earnings positive finally there in 2020. They put together 3 huge beats. But the shares kind of just treading water here, tried to break out a little bit earlier here in 2021, but now weakening once again a bit, now down 16% over the last month. So again, is this a buying opportunity, or is everything that was good in the pandemic now priced in? And with the reopening, people think we won't be ordering off of Wayfair. That's kind of why the shares are treading water. Nobody knows what the next move is for this type of company, but we may find out this earnings season. Then we're going to switch over to the ultimate pandemic winner, I think Peloton. It had those peaks right before 2021. It's put together 3 humongous beats. Nobody can even order the Peloton because they're so back ordered coming out of China or their other manufacturing facilities. But these shares have pulled back big time, down just 13% in the last month. So that doesn't even include what they are down off those highs there to start the year. But a lot of people think once all those gyms reopen and we can easily go back in, we're not going to be so hot to trot for at-home workout devices, or maybe we will still be. A lot of people's, trends in a lot of areas have changed, so people may just shun the gym from here on out and want to be at home. So this is another one that's very intriguing. Nobody knows for sure which way this is going to go. It could be a buying opportunity here. We will see. Then we're going to wrap it up with one of the Reddit names, AMC Entertainment. Normally, I wouldn't have brought this chart. As you can see, it's had a lot of difficulties in even beating. It has missed 4 quarters in a row. Nobody's surprised, as most of the movie theaters globally even have been shut. But they're starting to reopen now, especially in North America, and they will reopen in Europe too, most likely. So we're going to see some hope there on the movie theater side. Still, these shares, because of the Reddit Wall Street Bets crowd, are up 360% year to date, but just 4% over the last month. So they're waiting for another catalyst. They're waiting for some good news here out of this earnings report, maybe to move to the next level. Or again, that's why this is intriguing. Maybe not. Maybe everything is already priced in. The good news is in. We don't know, but this is one a lot of us are going to be tuning into. So I'm excited to hear from some of these more intriguing type companies this week, because it's not so clear cut like some of the FANG or the FANG Man stocks, where they're just huge companies and they're in tech and we all need it and it's killing it. These companies, it's going to be more interesting. So you're going to want to be tuning into those conference calls and watch my Twitter feed, because I will be tuning into some of their conference calls if you can't. So you can check out some of what's going on behind the scenes at some of these companies and what they're seeing in the quarters to come, and what's happening with the consumer out there, with the reopening, with just everything going on in the economy. This is an interesting time, so you don't want to miss a single episode of the Earnings All-Star Charts. There's more earnings still to come, even after this big week of 1,400 earnings. There's still many hundreds of companies yet to report as we move through earnings season. So get them all at Zacks.com/YouTube, on our YouTube channel under Zacks Investment Research. And I'll see you again next time with some more earnings charts.